everybody. The book I am going to pitch today is called Kindness for Weakness by Sean Goodman. What I really love about this is the author, actually. So the author was a counselor or psychologist that worked in juvenile detention facilities in New York. And so he wrote two books. One is based on a boy, that's this one. Another one is based on a girl's experience. So what I love is that he has actually worked with teenagers that are like this, so I think it comes from a place of authenticity. This is probably one of my favorite books to recommend to students who are reluctant readers. This book is very short. It is very captivating. You get sucked in very, very quickly, and you really care about the characters. It's only 261 pages. There's not tons and tons of typing on each page, so you can get through it rather quickly. So the main character has grown up without a dad. He lives with his mom, and his older brother has kind of made a name for himself in the local boxing world. But the brother is also a drug dealer, and that's how he really makes his money. And the little brother is constantly looking up to him. He's in high school, and the older brother is in his 20s. And he looks up to him because he sees him as what it means to be a man and what it means to be successful. The young boy is in high school, and he's kind of struggling with academics. He's a good student, but he's just not really finding his place and where he fits in. So his brother comes around and asks him to help deliver some drugs for him, and he decides to do it because he really looks up to his brother and wants to help out and wants to be kind of part of his brother's world because he looks up to him almost as a dad. So here is kind of like the main part where he's dealing the drugs for his brother, delivering the drugs for his brother. He says, maybe it's best if I don't know, if I pretend to believe that Vern joined the Marines and Lewis is being a good brother, just like I pretend that my mother still gives a you-know-what about me when I leave her apartment early. When I put my head down and walk until my feet hurt and I'm hungry. A fine mist of rain coats my face and hands my hair, but I don't remember the weather changing. I don't remember seeing a cop car pull up either, but there it is, a giant black SUV with those stealth lights on top. I keep walking, trying to be cool, but inside I'm freaking out. Just act normal, I tell myself. Two cops with crew cuts get out of the cruiser. One has a mustache and a pink face that looks like he's been freshly scrubbed. Oh, crap, I think. I walk by them with my head down, clutching the messenger bag against my chest with both hands. Maybe they're here for someone else. Hey, kid, says the cop with the mustache. I don't stop or slow down. Kid, you're, he says, turning to me, pointing to my feet in the ground. I'm not sure which. Don't panic, I tell myself, but something sharp, electric, is crackling through me, and I break into a sprint, feet pounding the sidewalk in panicked strides. I tuck the bag under my arm like it's a football and lean forward for speed. Run faster, I think. Damn it, he says. He's chasing me now, the sound of breathing and cop boots rebounding off the sidewalk behind me. How can he be so fast? I pump my arms to gain a little more speed, trying to close the distance to Lewis, who I can see is 2 blocks away, waiting in his car. Something heavy hits me from behind in the small of my back. I lose my balance and sprawl onto my face, scraping my hands and forearms. I'm trying to hang on to the bag, but it slides off my shoulder and flaps open in the cement. My heart thumps inside the cage of my chest. I try to be focused, but it's impossible because I've just been caught by the cops and my messed up, stupid life is over. In the distance, Lewis's car backs into a driveway and turns around. I watch the taillights fade as he turns a corner and disappears. So his brother basically abandons him, and he goes to court and he is convicted. Of course, he doesn't, tell on his brother, and his brother's like, hey, thanks for, not ratting on me. And the boy is sent to juvenile detention. And the whole rest of the book is about his experience in juvenile detention and the people he meets, the counselor he meets, all of the different guys, the correction officers, which some of them are nice and some of them are a little bit corrupt. It's a really great book. And then when Lewis comes back later after, it's like a coming of age story, and he really realizes a lot about life and about what it means to really be a man. And then when Lewis comes back to talk to him and how the brother responds is really powerful. So highly recommend this book, Kindness for Weakness by Sean Goodman. Enjoy.